Welcome back to the Schmidt's 100 Acre Woods. So this is going to be part 2 of building a log splitter that goes on our M62. Part 1, I'll put a link up above. So to start with, cutting out all the pieces of metal that we need to build the log splitter. So we're using the cutoff saw to grind through the plate. We have torches, but this makes a nice clean cut. And just have to do a little bit of grinding. So you can see have metal out, add a square out to make sure we have square cuts, and then just cleaning up some of the edges. So then we took all the pieces that we cut and laid them out on the I-beam, which will be the main beam for the log splitter. This is going to be the sled piece, so just kind of getting it on the I-beam, clamping it on, and making sure that it will slide and function like we expect it to. So it slides fairly well and has just a little bit of wiggle and wobble room in it, which is kind of what we need. So we've determined the length of the I-beam that we need, so we're cutting off a piece of the end to weld on the other end as an upright as the stop that the wood will push against. The blade or the cutting piece will be mounted on the cylinder. So here, using the torches to cut through the center piece of the I-beam. Makes for a little bit messier cut, but is a lot quicker. And again, using the cutoff saw on the top and the bottom side, just because it makes a nice clean cut and not as much work on the other side to get it to a usable piece of metal. So kind of discussing what exactly we're going to do, and we're going to put that upright on, so just get a table to work on. Do a little bit of cleanup on the end of the I-beam that we're going to weld to. So hold the piece on so you can get it tacked on. Just put a couple tacks to make sure that it's in place. Here we're just using 6011 and a stick welder. It's a little bit stronger than the MIG and will burn through the thicker metal a little bit better. So here's looking through a welding helmet at the weld. And then kind of get a better idea of what it looks like here. So did an initial pass with 6011 and then went back through everything with some 7018 to help strengthen the end of this I-beam up where we attached it. And then we also have the needler out to help break off the flux that's created when using the stick welder. So in here, switched over to the drill press and drilling out the holes for the sled. So have to drill out several holes so that it will go on there. And we're just going to put it together with bolts. Here we're using an annular bit to drill out all these holes so it makes a nice perfect hole and doesn't have any wobble like a normal drill bit. And here's just a couple photos that kind of show what it looks like once we have all the bolts in. This is part 2 of working on this log splitter. Continue to follow Schmidt's 100 Acre Woods as we complete this project.